Hello, this is Simon from BrokenGuitar.co.uk, and this is part 6 of my tutorial on how to play Cavatina by Stanley Myers. And for this tutorial we're starting at bar 46, which is quite a simple bar in that it's a basic E dominant 7th chord. So we need to play we need to have the second finger on the 5th string 2nd fret and the first finger on the 3rd string 1st fret G sharp. So that gives us a chord of E7. So what we're doing, we're playing the 6th string and 1st string and 2nd string together. You play the 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string. So that is. Then down onto the bar 47, we play the open 5th string, and we've got this little scale run. So we're starting with our C sharp at the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. We land with the 1st finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret A, drop that back to the 1st fret G sharp on the 3rd string, little finger plays F sharp, and then the E on the 4th string at the 2nd fret is with the 3rd finger, which is preparing us for the chord that's coming up in bar 48. So bar 46 and 47 give us this. Now, bar 48, our 3rd finger's prepared on the 4th string. We place the 2nd finger on the 6th string 2nd fret F sharp, the little finger next to it on the 3rd string A, and we've got the 2nd string and 1st string open. So we're now playing the 6th string and 4th string together, the 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So bar 48 gives us onto bar 49, which is the 1st finger spread across the strings at the 2nd fret. That's to give us the B on the 5th string, and it's also giving us the A on the 3rd string 2nd fret. So we need then to play the 3rd finger on the 4th string 4th fret F sharp and the little finger on the 2nd string 4th fret D sharp. So that's giving us, so you're playing 5th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 2nd string. And as I've said before, you don't have to grab all the notes of the chord. So we can actually start by playing the bar, put the 3rd finger down, and then the little finger down after it. So that would be. Now the 3rd beat of bar 49, the 1st finger drops to the 1st fret 4th string D sharp, and we need to get the 3rd finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret A, and first of all we're playing the 4th string and 2nd string together, followed by the 3rd string. So bar 49 is notice the 3rd finger on that A, which we leave on as we go into bar 50, and we place the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret 4th string E, and we're now playing the chord of it's the 6th string, 4th string and 3rd string, and then we're following with this little single note sequence. That's the 4th fret 4th string F sharp, 1st fret 3rd string G sharp, 4th string 1st fret D sharp, and then 2nd finger 4th string 2nd fret E, and then back to the 3rd string 1st fret G sharp. So bar 50 is into bar 51. We continue with 2nd string open. We play the 3rd string, which our 1st finger is still on. We play the 2nd string, we play the 1st string, and then the last 2 notes of bar 51, we're moving to the 1st string 4th fret G sharp, and we follow them by playing the 5th fret, first string A. So bar 50 and 51 give us play that again, so it's so from bar 46 we have the E7 chord, bar 47, bar 48, 49, bar 50, 51, so now as we get to bar 51, you'll notice a DCL coda indication. DC meaning back to the beginning of the composition, and we play it up to bar 24 where it says to coda. Coda being the bit stuck on the end to finish the composition. So we're now shooting from bar 24 over to bar 52, which is the beginning of the coda or the ending section. And the next four bars, bar 52, 53, 54 and 55, we have already played. They are a repeat of bars 9 through to 12. So that's back to bar 50, bar 54, bar 55. So as I say, those are a repeat, those four bars are a repeat of bars 9 and 12. So now into the final section. And at bar 56, we're placing the first finger across all 6 strings. And we want the little finger on the 2nd string 5th fret E, and the 3rd finger on the 5th string 4th fret C sharp. Now the bar gives us the 6th string F sharp, the 4th string E, and the 3rd string A. So bar 56 is you're playing the 6th string and 2nd string together, then the 5th string, 4th string, 3rd. So it's keeping the bar down. We now move the 3rd finger over on to the 4th string 4th fret, and that's opening up now the 5th string 2nd fret B, which the bar is covering. So we play that. We play the 4th string 4th fret F sharp, so the 3rd finger. We're now playing the 3rd string and 1st string together. Now the bar covers these notes, so that's giving us the 3rd string and 1st string A and F sharp. Drop the 3rd finger down onto the 3rd string 4th fret B. We now remove that 3rd finger, place the little finger on the 2nd string 4th fret D sharp, and we're playing the 3rd string and 2nd string together, with the 3rd finger now crossing over onto your 4th string 4th fret back to the F sharp. So bars 56 and 57 are again. Into bar 58, you can place the 1st finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret A, and we're playing the open 6th string, we play the 3rd string with the finger down, and we're playing the open 1st string E. So it gives us the sound of a suspended chord. The 3rd finger drops onto the 4th string 4th fret. The 1st finger now moves back a fret to the 1st fret 3rd string G sharp. We're playing that. We cross over on that 1st fret onto the 4th string 1st fret for D sharp. the second finger drops onto the 4th string, 2nd fret E, and then we have on the 3rd string the 1st finger is moving back to G sharp. So bar 58 is into bar 59. We need the open 2nd string. We've got most of the notes, so we've got the 3rd string fingers already down, 2nd string open, 1st string open. So bar 58 through to bar 59 gives us and the last 2 notes of bar 59, we're moving to the 4th fret with the 1st finger giving us G sharp, then the little finger moving to the 7th fret 1st string B. On to the bar 60, and we have a full bar chord at the 9th fret with the 3rd finger on the 11th fret of the 1st string. So the chord is the 6th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, with all covered with the bar, and the 3rd finger on that 1st string, 11th fret. So we play the chord, and then the little finger lands on the 12th fret of the 1st string E. So that is, we're dropping down to the 2nd fret with the bar. We need the 2nd finger on the 5th string, 4th fret, the 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 4th fret, D sharp. So we're now playing the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings. So that's it. The little finger drops down onto the 5th fret, 2nd string. Keep that little finger down and still holding the bar. We now move the 3rd finger onto the 4th string, 4th fret, F sharp, and we're playing the middle string, so that's 5, 4, 3 and 2. Onto the 1st string for the F sharp, which the bar's covering at the 2nd fret. G sharp. I use the little finger on that. You could use your 3rd finger, it doesn't really matter. So that G sharp's at the 4th fret. Back to the F sharp at the 2nd fret with the bar. And then what I do, I just pivot the 1st finger up slightly to play the last note of bar 62 as an open string. So bar 62 is then bar 63 is the 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, the 3rd finger on the 4th string, 4th fret, and the 6th string and 1st string are played open. So we're playing the 6th string, the 4th string, the 3rd string and the 1st string, giving us a sound of a suspension. Now, there's 2 ways we can play the ending chord. I preferred dropping that 1st finger back to the 1st fret of the 3rd string and playing the last 2 notes as 3rd string and 2nd string. So that's the 1st finger on the 3rd string and the 2nd string open. So with 63 to 64 I play as. Some players actually slide these fingers up 2 frets and still playing the same strings, moving up. The reason I like to drop back, there's less chance of getting that squeak that we sometimes get on guitars as you're moving up, particularly if you put new strings on. You really get a squeaky sound. It's quite difficult to avoid getting these noises. Or we can play. So from bar 52 we have the repeat, bar 53, 54, bar 56, 57, 58, bar 60, bar 61, bar 62, bar 63, bar 64. And there we have the left hand for Stanley Meyer's Cavatina. And now let's just go over to the right hand. So bar 46, I'm playing the second string with the third finger of the right hand and the thumb. Then I play thumb again, index finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. So I'm playing bar 47, I'm playing with the thumb, and then alternate fingers. So middle finger I use, index finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger. And then the chord I'm playing with the thumb, index finger, and then moving the finger across I use the index finger, middle finger, third, middle finger, index finger. So that would be into bar 49. I'm playing the first note thumb, index finger, thumb, middle finger, and then thumb and middle finger again, and then index finger. Bar 50, I'm playing thumb for the bass note and the fourth and the third string with the index and middle fingers. Then thumb, index finger, I'm using thumb, thumb, index finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger, third finger. And then for the last two notes, bar 51, I'm then using the index and middle fingers. So bar 50, which is bringing us back to the beginning of the piece. And so bar 49. Another way of playing bar 48, and I do this sometimes, is instead of playing the thumb and index finger on that first chord, you can stagger the notes and play as bring the thumb across, which is quite a nice effect, as long as you don't overuse it. So now the final bit, bar 56, I'm playing the thumb and the third finger of the right hand, playing the second string and sixth string, thumb, index finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. So bar 56, 57, thumb, 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 thumb. So the low notes I'm playing, the upper note on beat 2 I'm using the thumb and middle finger, thumb, and then beat 3 I'm using the thumb and index finger. So bar 57 is then bar 58, I'm playing thumb, index finger and third finger, thumb, index finger, thumb, thumb, and then we have the arpeggio, index finger, middle, index finger, middle finger. So that's just on the first three strings. So we're going then index finger, middle finger, which I do in rest strokes. So if we do it from bar 56, we have, I play the rest stroke on that melody note, bar 60 we have this awkward chord where we have 5 notes. So what I do, I use that little technique of bringing the thumb across and arpeggiate the chord. So then I play the single note as a rest stroke with the index finger. Bar 61, again arpeggiating the chord. So I'm playing thumb, 3 fingers. So that would be into the next chord, which is using the inner 4 strings. That's 5, 4, 3 and 2. Onto the first string, which I'm just using alternate fingers. Then open string. Notice again I'm using rest strokes. And for the final chord, we have thumb, index, middle and third. And then final notes, 3rd string and 2nd string with the index finger and middle finger. And that brings to an end Cavatina by Stanley Myers. I hope these tutorials help you to play this wonderful piece and popular piece. Many players have this in their repertoire. Music and tabs are available free from my website www.boltonguitar.co.uk. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next tutorial. Take care. Bye for now.